How is the way in there? Is this a dead body? Huh. I wonder if I can get this bike up over this right here. Yep. Try not to get hurt. Woo, it's cold out here today, guys. Holy crap. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Jimmy Bones has been thrown out of the trunk over here or something. Come on. It has a real gentle takeoff. I'm good with that. Again, that could be because of my weight. And it comes to you as a Class 2 e-bike. There's got to be a way to unlock it. I'm sure they sent it to me in an email. Because right now, pedal assist 5, I'm only achieving 20 miles an hour. I probably need to raise my seat up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and head over to our hill climb. See if it can handle the steep hill. How much I'm going to have to pedal. This first hill that I used to do all my hill climbs on is a really long grade. A lot of bikes struggle on this. I'm started at 15. I'm already moved my way up to 18. So it's doing pretty good. Comfortable bike. Could stand a suspension seat post. What's all over the ground up here? Oh, just leaves. Winter weather. Yeah, I let off the throttle there for a minute and let it coast. And then it just kind of had a little bit of a delay there when I grabbed the throttle full again, pedal assist 5. But it goes. This is a cool looking bike. It really is. One of my absolute favorite things about this bike is how the battery is integrated into the frame. So you can't even really tell this is an e-bike unless you know what you're looking at or come right up on it and look really, really close, because the way the battery's integrated, you just really can't see it unless you know what you're looking for. Love the design. Well, we'll see if we can get up this hill. Woo, it's cold out here today, guys. Holy crap. See how good the brakes work. About 18 miles an hour right here, 17. Not bad. Slowed me down pretty good. Now I don't try to skid out. Here's the jumps. Somebody's really jumping this. That's just crazy. We're gonna go over here in this gravel right here, see how she does. Ah, that was nothing. Powered right through it. Oh yeah, through the soft dirt, it's fine. That's good. I raised my seat up to make it a little more comfortable pedaling position because I know that we're going to get to that point, but we're going to see. We're going to see if the Kingbull Literider 2.0 can get me up this hill. We're at 17. Now, almost every bike bogs down on this hill, including the dual motors. We're at 11, 10. It's doing it. It's taking my heavy butt up here. We're about halfway up. Let me give it a little bit of a pedal, help it a little bit. Cadence sensor on this bike. 10 miles an hour. Real easy pedaling in 5, right up the hill. Ah, it was good. That was a great test. Handled it just fine. That's awesome. I don't even know if I'm gonna unlock this bike. I probably should for a speed test. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. How do I do that? How do I unlock the Kingbull Literider 2.0? Some of these bikes, when we get to 28, they just like lock you out right there, and the rest is coasting. 18, 19. I guess I wasn't in 5. Did I set myself to only 4 pedal assist modes? I don't think so. I'm in pedal assist 5. Let's go. Let's get 28. I set it to 28. I think I did. Yeah, I'm not getting past 20. Maybe this is one of those. Yeah, I think this might be where I got a pedal assisted to 28 miles an hour. Huh. Well, that's all right. Either that or I have something set up wrong. But so far, it's handled every little test I've thrown at it. It did great on the hill climb. It's really comfortable to ride. I like that it's a step through. Step throughs are my favorite because I don't have to get my fat leg over the top bar or around the back of the seat. It does have front air shocks, and you do have lockout on one side, and you can adjust your compression on the other. It is a folding bike, 20 by 4 inch CST fat tires, fat knobby tires, which of course I love. Fat tire e-bikes are the best. I just wish I knew what I did wrong when I unlocked it. That's weird. I'll have to look that up when I get home. Oh, we're going now, 24. Well, we're on a hill, so we'll get our speed on the hill. 25, 26. Can I coast 26? Let out the throttle? Yeah. So far I've gotten it up to 26 miles an hour, coasting on a hill, of course. Not bad. It's doing pretty good, actually. Some of the dumbest things I do as an e-bike creator is film these videos hours before I gotta be somewhere else. Right now, I would love to find a little bit of off-road to take this bike on, and it would really suck for anything to happen to the tires while I'm doing it. So let's be careful to not let something like that happen. But so far, I love the bike. This is a great folding bike. It's comfortable, it's built well. It rides really, really phenomenal, actually. It's riding really, really good. We've only put 2 miles on it, that's crazy. It seems like I've been out like an hour. Right in the middle of the intersection. Oh shoot, we're on a main road today. You know how we roll. We got to get right in the mix. We got to get right in the middle of everything. Holy cow, it's cold out here. It's not really, it's the wind chill. The wind chill is pretty freaking gnarly right now on my face. Maybe there's something we can do in here. You know, anytime you see one of these road closed signs, you know the kids be riding their bikes around it. There's got to be something over here. There's got to be some way around all of this. Where am I going? Do I really want to do this? Huh. How is the way in there? Is this a dead body? Huh. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Jimmy Bones has been thrown out of the trunk over here or something. The problem I have is glass and stuff, and that's what I don't want. I don't want glass in my tires. So I'm looking for a way to get in out of here without getting a bunch of unnecessary crap in my tires. Huh. I wonder if I can get this bike up over this right here. Yep. Went right up over it like it was nothing. So we're gonna go a little off-road right here. I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for the glass. We're gonna see how good these CST tires do for me. I'm gonna try not to get hurt before I gotta get on an airplane here in a little while. Are we gonna be able to go through this soft dirt? It's doing it, it's doing it. Just gotta choose your line, Mark, choose your line. You can do this. I think this is a different route from the other off-road. See, this is really soft pea gravel. Can we barrel through it? You got it, you got this, you got this. Oh yeah, we did it. Woo! So a little sketch on some of that really soft gravel. But then we got another course right here. You know how we like to off-road on these bikes? It just seems like it's more fun to off-road these bikes than it is to ride them on the road. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I know there's a little course over here I rode another bike on just the other day. So let's see if we can do this. All right, Kingbull, let's do this. Get right through here. Got the full throttle. Yep. See, got the little whoop-de-doos right here? Dogs barking at me, as always. They want to eat me. Just want to get through the course. Doing really good. Kingbull's taking it, man. Right through it like it's nothing. That was good. I gotta be honest with you, I was a little bit nervous. Untested bike on an off-road course. That was cool, we did it. Right through there. Oh, God. Can't help but love that riding like that. The adrenaline, you know, I was 15, 16 years old, flying through there'd be nothing, but when you're 55, you're looking at everything in front of you like potential concussion. Again, these bikes aren't necessarily made for all the stuff we do when we test them, but we like to show you what they can and can't do. Like climbing up these hills, like getting full speed. Full speed out of them, 28 miles an hour, which that's my fault. I'll look that up. Once I figure it out, it'll be somewhere in the video that I figured out what the hell I did wrong. It sticks to the road really good. The seat is, it's mild, soft, I would say. I'm a big guy, so I require a really big seat to be comfortable. If you're a smaller guy, this seat's probably gonna be fine for you. I don't think it's uncomfortable. I just think it's a little hard, like there isn't enough cushion on it. And also, it's a hardtail bike. There's no rear suspension. So you're gonna feel every single bump. So getting a suspension seat post would probably be a pretty good idea. A full color display is nice. It's got a headlight, it's got a tail light, it's got a brake light, it's got a horn. Let's not get hit by a car when we turn here. It's got 7 gears on the cassette, standard Shimano 7-gear shifter, folding stem, so the whole bike folds. You can put it in the back of your car. The thing about Kingbull is it's a respected brand. And just by riding a bike, I can see why. It is put together really, really well. A lot of times I'll get on one of these e-bikes and you can tell they're just not, you can tell their budget. Let me put it that way. I'm trying to find a word to describe some of the things I've ridden without bashing a company, if you understand what I'm saying. And we got another course over here, and there's been some bikes, I couldn't even get up this hill over here. There's been some scooters I couldn't get up this hill too. This is our mountain ride course. Some pretty jagged rocks right here. I've ridden through here a bunch of times. And what's weird is with the fat tires on it, is I'll get a little bit of a lean and my mind is telling me, hey, you're gonna slip out. And it hasn't happened yet. So you guys might see a jerk because in my head's telling me your tire's gonna slip, it's gonna slip while I'm leaning the bike a little, and it hasn't slipped yet. It's grabbed it every single time. So we're gonna kick it around the little mountain course we have here. See how we do. I'm not quite going 15 yet. A lot of whoop-de-doos in here. Slow down by the people because I don't want to kick any dust up on them. Then I'm just gonna grab throttle, screw it. I don't think this bike's gonna do 15 up this hill, or over 15 miles an hour up this hill up here. So I'm gonna grab full throttle, I'm just gonna ride. 14, 15, yeah. 16, actually, you know, these displays are always a mile or two off from actual GPS. So I'd imagine when I hit 16, I was actually doing about 15. Stay to the side of the ladies. Good morning. And now we're starting at 0 in the middle of the hill because we had to drive around people. So we'll see how we do at 10 miles an hour. 11, 12. I literally have to be at the airport in 2.5 hours. And I'm out here in the desert, riding an e-bike. Can you think of a better day? All right, here come the comments. You think riding e-bike? No, I love riding e-bikes. I do this every single day. All right, 12 miles an hour on the grade in our little mountain park. So we're rocking a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. So we're gonna get about between 15 and 30 miles, depending on how much you weigh and how you ride it. A lighter rider that's not doing very many hills and just kind of kicking it around and pedaling. Pedal is 1, 2, 3, whatever. Probably get 40 miles out of it. I know they say they can get 70 miles out of this, but that's in optimal conditions, wind at your back, slight incline you're riding down. Rider only weighs 75 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. 135 pound rider. That's how you get boost those miles like that. Thing is, Cody's e-bike is a lot smaller battery, and he gets like 30 miles out of it. So I would say a rider about Cody's weight, 135 pounds, probably get 40 or 50 out of this maybe. Again, just depends on how you ride it. Cody charges this bike like once every 2 weeks. And he just rides. He goes where he's going, he comes down, he parks it, he rides. He keeps an eye on the battery bar, and he's learned now how far he can get and what he has, so he'll plug it in and charge it. Be good for another 2 weeks. Me, one charge, one ride, gotta charge again. We're in the shadow of the mountain right now, but this is nice grainy footage. So that was our trip around the mountain. Let's get up this hill. Whoa. Wah, wah. Right up it. That was nothing. That was a nothing hill. This is a cool bike. Like I said, I love the way they integrated the battery into the frame right there. The 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. It's just, it's so sleek looking, especially since it's the same color as the rest of the bike. And we got the DY Island dual hydraulic disc brakes. I love the mag wheels. Rear hub motor that maxes out at 1200 watts. Very simple, very easy to use control panel. You got your headlight button, your horn. Well, I guess I got to turn it back on. It has a setting on it that you can change, that the bike will shut itself off after so long. So again, you got your headlight button, you got your horn, you got your power button and your pedal assist controls right there. And then again, your 7-speed Shimano shifter. The seat's not too bad. I mean, it's got a nice little vent hole so the boys can breathe in summertime, but I mean, it's cushy. Maybe it's just because I got a big arse. It's not that bad. I think mainly what I'm feeling is that there's no suspension on the back of this bike. But at the price point, this bike is pretty awesome. It doesn't need the suspension. Just get a suspension seat post and you'll be good. Home sweet home. Here we go. Here we come. You know, maybe we'll take part of the dirt course home. It might be more fun to ride this out of here than just riding on the street. Maybe we can find a little part of the dirt course that's not so bad. Now the tires on this bike take 30 pounds, believe it or not. I'm running 27.5 in them. So, I mean, that could be one of the reasons why the ride's so stiff. I'm looking for some little areas off of this course that I might be able to just jump onto real quick. And all this soft stuff, it just goes right through it like it's nothing. I call it soft, it's loose gravel. That's why I call it soft. It's like 2.5 inches or 2 inches of loose gravel all over the top of the trail right there. This must be where the aliens come. They keep leaving crop circle style artwork in the middle of our desert. I have no idea what that is. They're here. There's some close encounters of the desert kind. All right, let's get out of here. We're off the beaten path right now. Climbed right up the hill like it was nothing. Out of here we go. It's like anything else in life. Adjust. Just like that, we're out of the park, onto the sidewalk, heading home. One last hurrah of soft rocks. Now we're out. I don't know what this guy is doing sitting in his car right here. Kind of looks like a creeper. I don't understand people sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so my first impressions on the Kingbull Literider 2.0. It's a good bike. You don't get as respected a company as Kingbull is without making a a pretty decent e-bike, and it's been a great bike. Of all the folding bikes, it seems like it's a little more beefy. It seems like a little bit beefier folding bike than most of the ones I'm used to riding. It has a slow takeoff, but it has a steady takeoff. It just almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It just goes, and once it gets there, it just holds you there. The bike hugs the road really, really good. I'm doing lay down maneuvers next to traffic. Now that's kind of weird. As I'm doing this, and it's doing it just fine. It's like really sticking to the road. That's pretty awesome. It seems like the gearing's like slowing me here and there. Like, okay, you might be doing something a little faster than we want you to. That's kind of cool. That's what it feels like. I'm probably wrong. It's probably just the tread on the tire, but that's what it felt like. It's a keeper. There are some bikes I do review on. Hang on to them for a little while, go have a little fun, then get rid of them. This one's a keeper. I try to keep the good folding bikes. So in my honest opinion, if you're looking for a decent folding bike, this is it. It's a great bike. Love the way everything's integrated in one color. Love the black. It's all black on black. A little bit of red on the forks. Yeah, I think that's just the tires that do that. It's a trip. I was like, that's awesome. All right, guys. I'll see you back in the studio, or a studio, or a living room, or a kitchen, or something like that in just 1 second. I was right. I unlocked the bike to make it a Class 3 e-bike, but throttle only, max speed is 20 miles per hour, so if you want to get up to 28, you have to pedal. Now this has a cadence sensor on it, and I think that's probably why they put a cadence sensor on it, is once you just start rotating the pedals, your motor will kick in. And it's a Bafang motor, which a lot of riders say is one of the best motors in the e-bike industry. So you're looking good right there. This is probably one of the best folding bikes that we have reviewed this year. I review a lot of bikes that are big and fast, but they don't fold. So I always got to get a way to transport it if I want to take it somewhere. If I'm not riding it all the way across town, I got to get a rack, I got to get a truck. It's just, they're a pain in the butt sometimes. But this bike here, it folds. I can throw it in the back of an SUV, the trunk of a big car, and when I get home, I can fold it up and stick it in the corner somewhere, which is a big plus. Not to mention the build quality of this bike is pretty freaking amazing. Like I said, we've done a lot of folding bikes this year. There are a few really good ones that we've ridden. This is definitely one of the best. This is one of the best bikes I've ridden, and it's one of the sleekest bikes, I think. It's one of the coolest looking bikes out of all the folding bikes there is. And Kingbull is having a massive sale right now for Christmas on their website. This bike retails for $16.99. Right now they got it for sale for $8.49. And I might even have a discount code in my description below for you to save a little bit more cash. It is definitely a cool bike. I think in the video I said it has a 70-mile range. On the website they're saying it has up to a 55-mile range. Again, that's in optimal conditions. And it has a max rider weight of 400 pounds, which is really good for a folding bike. And according to their website, the cells are certified by UL 2580. Now, I don't know what that means, but any UL certification is good, especially on an e-bike with lithium batteries. It does have walk mode, which I didn't test, and it has an IPX6 rating, which means you can pretty much ride this in the rain. I wouldn't submerge the whole bike, but you can ride it in water. You can wash it. You can probably spray it down. I wouldn't like power spray it, but that's a pretty good rating for any kind of electric vehicle. I would definitely check the links in my description if this is the kind of bike you're looking for. At the price point right now and all the features this bike comes with, and the fact that it's folding, you really can't beat it for Christmas. It's a great bike. I want to thank Kingbull for sending it to us for review. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun riding this bike, and it tore through the desert. I think out of all the off-roading I've done on all the bikes, this bike I rode the fastest through the desert, and it never gave me any issues. In the very beginning, I had my foot positioned wrong in the pedal where you see me kind of wobble. So that was my fault. But when I got into that second desert, we were just hauling through there, and that was a lot of fun. I love off-roading. It was a good bike for it. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you on the next ride.